listen to rap music and you don't speak English, and I'm like, this is my culture, motherfucker. Like, you don't know English, bro. Like, you're not too cool. You're not cool at all.
You know, you can't squat jabs.
No, fuck. But like, so like,
This is yo.
we're filming right now?
Yes, we're filming.
We live.
No, we live. But hey, welcome back to the OutEast podcast. This is episode 27. What happened to my vapes?
He needs his vapes. Where's my vape? We're in the new location of Papa Snacks East. Aaron, what's the address?
5311 East Colonial Drive.
5311 East Colonial Drive here in Orlando, Florida. So yeah, they got the west side location, 4911, if I'm not mistaken, on South OBT. 4119, my goodness. And we got the east side location right now. I'm gonna give a shout out to our sponsor, of course, shout out to Papa Snacks, shout out to Flavor Vaporizers. I don't vape, but I can't touch Marco's vape or hot vape. Aaron, I really do like this location, and throughout the episode, you're gonna see like a bunch of B-roll, a bunch of dope features of the shop, because it's more or less like a fantasy factory. He's talking about, fantasy factory.
They get crazy.
A lot of entities within this building.
A lot of entities. It's like our own creative shop, but got Germs with me.
Yes, sir.
Got Marco with me, fresh from Japan. He was drinking sake on the way here. But we got a lot to talk about. But I'm just opening up the floor. How y'all feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah, feeling good, bro.
I mean, I kind of like sad to be back to reality, but yeah, I feel
Yeah, that part always sucks.
good. Yeah, bro. Fucking get back in
The ride back.
the rhythm of like working again, and yeah, it's not the wave at all. I'm ready to retire.
How was it?
It was honestly life changing. So like, I've never left the country before. I've been to like Bahamas and Mexico, but I don't really count that.
Okay, so it's like the first like big
outside,
trip
outside. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of aspects to it. The plane trip fucking sucks.
How long was the ride?
We did here to Atlanta, straight to Tokyo, and it was like 15 hours, like 14 hours and 50 minutes. So
Yes, that's
I remember
a
one point of the trip,
What's the most interesting part?
of my trip.
Yeah.
Oh God!
We got
oh,
right
shit.
to it.
Yeah. Did you see any geishas? Any
Yeah. I saw geisha. Yeah, I saw one real geisha. It's more like seeing like a rare Pokemon. It was like because like they're not outside like that. It's not how you think of like you see on the internet like the geishas walking around everywhere. It's
Yeah.
not like you see women in like kimonos, but I feel like it's more like the kimono that we rented. It's the same kind of thing. Like you see like Asian women in kimonos, but they're not like geishas. Geishas with the full makeup, the full everything.
Full
Did you
on
see her
camera.
handler?
She's by herself, maybe. I don't remember. Why is that? No, geishas aren't. I don't think that's hentai.
Hentai.
We'll talk about that kind of in a little bit though. About like
What?
Japs are like fucking like
Freaks?
perverts. Yeah, they're
Oh,
just
yeah?
like overly sexual. Yeah, like the way that they promote their prostitution is just like
It's just very out in the open.
it's literally like you walk on the street and it's like a whole like imagine like when you get a haircut and have like the 1 through 9 like
Yeah.
with the hair, it's like that with women.
Should
And
passport bros go there?
yeah, I think it's very obtainable for sure. If you
What was the
wanna-
flavor? Big titties? Well, how would they?
Yeah,
I'm
so like,
talking
I didn't
crazy
see
right
not
now.
one.
Yo,
I
I'm
didn't see
talking
not one
crazy.
fat ass in Japan the entire trip. Not one fat ass. So it's all titties.
that
If
makes
you-
sense.
if
That
you-
makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
there's
not something
zero.
I would think to even
Yeah,
see.
no,
out
there's
there.
zero fat ass there.
Did they say Mako-sama?
Yeah. So like,
Interesting.
yeah, it's all just titties. So like the way they promote themselves with like their face and like their titties, like blah blah blah. Like that's like what they're trying to promote there.
C cups, D cups.
No, yeah, massive titties though. I feel like either they're fake titties or like like they're just like born with big titties.
Interesting.
If they have small titties, they're probably not trying to be prostitutes. They're not pulling no numbers.
They don't fit the suit.
Yeah. So like it's very open though. Like we hopped out. So like where the Godzilla statue is, it's in Shinjuku. Also where like the 3D cat thing is.
Okay.
And we hopped off the train and the first thing I noticed was like it's all like prostitute like banners like to go up to the 7th floor and like so like prostitution's illegal quote unquote in Japan, but they label it as companionship. And like that's how they get away with it.
Okay.
But it's very open over there. Like I've seen TikToks even people talk about like prostitution.
So crypto bros, you can find a wife in Japan. You don't need to go to Colombia. You don't need to go to DR, Brazil.
It's closer, but yeah, no, it depends like what your flavor is.
What's your flavor?
That
Tell
ass.
me what's your flavor. How was the Mario Kart driving? Because I seen that on your story.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
So that was the first full day we were there. So we flew to Japan. We left here in Orlando dumb early, and we landed there the next day afternoon. We walked around like the rest of the afternoon. The next morning, we already knew it was gonna rain the entire day. So rain there is different than rain here. Rain here, you have like fluctuations. There was like the same kind of rain the entire
like all
entire
day?
day, and it rains all day.
Did you drift in there?
Damn.
Huh?
Did you drift? Were you drifting?
No, you can't do it. It's like mad regulated. Like the way they have all thing. They have a person in the back, person in front of you, and you're really, really close together. So like it was cool going fast, but like it's very organized to the point where you can't
So it's like
do your own
contained.
thing.
Yeah, it's like
if you're
contained.
veering, like they're because you're driving in the streets of Tokyo. Like you're around everyone else. You're in the streets. You gotta be careful.
You're seeing like actual traffic go by and stuff.
Correct.
That's
You're alongside
wild.
traffic. You know,
What?
like you're driving alongside the cars.
Is there like a special lane or it's just
no,
like,
you're in the regular lane. Yeah.
You see any streamers? Because I don't mean to cut you off from
Nah,
the Japan trip.
I didn't see anything like influencers like live streaming.
Neon got sentenced to
a year in Dubai?
Yes. For fucking streaming.
But it happened really fast. It was kind of sketch. Like they already have a sentence. I guess it's maybe like laws are different than there than here. But I feel like here you go to
Awesome.
trial, blah blah blah. You plea or whatever. There was like the live stream happened like 2 days ago, and then it got announced yesterday. It's a year in jail. It's like,
You think it's conspiracy?
yeah, but it's fake.
At the end of the
for
day,
more
at the end
views.
of the day, like
that
I
would
wouldn't
make
even,
sense. That would make sense.
I wouldn't even mess around in Dubai. Like
No, in
what?
any other country, I
That's
don't
not-
play games.
You can't even play there, boy. What?
No.
You gotta be on your
Laws are very very tense over
Don't play
there.
that.
Like,
shout out Esco. I think he did 50. He did 56 nights for a
Yeah.
gram of weed in Dubai. Shout out to Future. Oh, speaking of Future, we still don't trust you. How y'all feel about that?
I like the first one, not the second one.
You don't like
Really?
Hinges too?
Nah, it definitely got hit with
It's
two
still
vibes.
playing right now. I'm not finished with it. I think I'm back
It's
to.
it's 25 songs, so it's
I'm-
a good listen.
I think I'm on like where it breaks to number 1 again.
Okay, yeah.
It's like the
So
second album of it.
starts over.
I'm on number 1 right now. So the first 17 or first whatever,
You be like,
huh?
You be like,
I like when he raps. I don't like R&B
Yeah.
singing.
Oh, okay,
motherfuckers,
so you
bro.
don't.
Fucking rap, talk your shit,
Yo.
bro.
It,
That's why
it definitely give me Hendrix vibes though.
I want
He's
rap.
in his bag.
definitely.
I feel like that's when Future is really like
When he
in his
sings?
shit. Yes, bro.
I just like when like,
Bro, like-
I want to feel motivated when I listen to rap music.
I feel you like he gave you a little bit of both though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like the number one is like hype shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah, no, for
this
sure.
is
No, I like the first
some
one a
shit-
lot. No, I
I don't
like
know,
that
like
first one.
you could be riding that night. I don't know, man. This shit give me the
You
vibes.
just vibed out with it?
Yeah, this some vibe shit.
Part 2 of the second one is like that rap shit. Like all my life.
I haven't
never
heard it yet. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's like the
Nah,
villain.
he's-
The villain.
Going stupid.
I feel like Drake's the villain, and they're all teaming up to like defeat him.
He's Thanos.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, like the way it's all kind of like chalking up
Yeah,
to be,
standing out, yeah.
it's like the lineup on all of Metro shit is very long, and then Drake, what does he have now? Because Cole switched sides.
Cole
I don't know,
bowed
man.
out.
Cole did some
Cole's a
crazy
fucking
shit.
loser.
He
Yo,
did some
chill.
crazy-
You're
Nah,
not
bro.
disrespecting
The pot already knows.
He needs a
Everybody
little
been talking
disrespect,
about
bro.
this.
I'm not gonna hold you.
What you mean?
I fuck with Cole, but like that shit was weak, bro.
But not
Come on,
only
you
like
can't-
did he fold,
You can't do that.
and then he switched sides too. On top of that, you doubled down on your like your loserness. Like it's crazy
I
to
don't
me.
know.
It-
I don't know if he
respect him at
switched
all.
sides because like I'm pretty sure he recorded that shit before.
It was
the shit
it?
even popped off.
I thought
but
I saw a bar in there that like was like relevant to what's going on now.
maybe I don't know, maybe, but I don't
think-
know, man. You can't. Cole like one of them niggas. He like talking about he the best. If you gonna do that shit, you can't back down. You can't
So-
back down from that. You gotta be ready when shit come for you.
Yeah.
My thing is that I don't listen to J. Cole. But
He
I've
puts you to
heard
sleep. I get it.
Yeah,
Same.
but I've heard that he always talks about in his raps how he is praying for someone to try him, praying for someone
That's
to
what
test
I'm-
him,
that's what
and then
I'm
he got
saying,
tested and folded in what 48 hours,
Bro.
72 hours, and it's like
It was
what
less
the fuck
than
just
that.
happened,
Like,
bro?
bro, the shit was crazy. Like,
If you're all your reps talking about how you're praying someone tries you, blah blah, like they're gonna learn the real you, and then you actually do get tried, and then you were like, you know what, it's not in my spirit
bro,
to do
you
this. Like
backpedal so fast.
What?
Like that shit was
He pulled the
crazy.
mace.
at his own concert too.
Bro, that, literally, like that shit, bro.
To me, like,
I
that's
still
so-
don't understand it. I really
I
don't.
think I'm okay. So like, I think here's my take. My take on J. Cole saying he's the best. I feel as if his version of battling is like, okay, me and you hopping on a song, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the hardest verse. Like your verse is not gonna seem like. I think that's his like MO. But like as far as like disrespecting and dissing another rapper, he's like that's not in his.
Nah,
spirit.
man, that's
So,
me,
but
bro.
if you think about like the origins of rap, though, isn't like battle rap a very large part of rap culture?
I don't want to say battle rap, but I think like battling, like DJs will battle, dancers would.
Well, yeah, it's like not like literal like part A, part B, part C, part D, where you go back and forth like that. But as far as like having beef, like rap,
Yeah,
is very,
beef is
like
is-
that's
it's
normal
it's
in rap
entrenched
music.
In rap shit, yeah.
And I feel like
that.
for him to like get if those lines that I hear on Twitter are true, that he begs for someone to try him, and he gets brought this battle rap scenario, and then he folds so quick, it's kind of like, are you really what you rap about?
Because isn't like rap being like authentic, being your authentic self?
He's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of rappers
honestly,
that are
though,
fake.
I'm
but
not mad at him. Like, he being true to himself, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess that's right.
I really don't want to
Bicycle
smoke
him.
like that. But it's like, bro, come on, man. You can't do that. It wasn't even a week, bro.
That's sad.
It's
really
like,
sad to
I
me.
don't know, like,
Jerry feels some type of way about it. I
he ain't
feel
feel
it.
that way when he played that shit back in the studio. Like,
I won't.
come
I
on,
won't
man.
deny he's talented. I'm not gonna deny that. But I just don't like him as a rapper. I just think I'd rather watch Paint Dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not-
Yo, that is crazy.
I just don't, cause like, and then like this whole situation has like made me double down. Cause like
Oh
I've
my
had
God.
like Eddie's called me out on it. You've called me out. Like, yo, you're being too harsh on Cole. You gotta chill, blah blah. But I feel like this whole situation has made me be like, no, like literally, this is exactly what it is. Like,
I mean, I'm not. I see it from both sides. Like at the end of the day, I'll be the first person. Like you pull up old tweets, my friends will be like, "Yo, like Dylan, you don't like J. Cole?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." The only thing I like from back then was Friday Night Lights, Forest Hill Drive. Other than that,
Okay.
Are those songs or albums?
Albums.
Other than
yeah.
that, snooze.
I think
That
it's
shit.
just boring as fuck.
But like that song with Mike Delete Later with him and Cameron, like I love that
Yeah,
song.
yeah, no, that was hard.
That was crack.
That was hard.
But
Honestly,
wait.
though, like
Did he
his
do
last
delete the
couple,
whole album?
No, just one song.
Oh,
7
okay.
minutes
The
was
last
trash.
song.
Did not like it. Mid.
Damn.
it didn't need to be on there in the first place.
Nah, I shouldn't have been on if you wanted to take it off.
That's my point. Like, bro, why did you even put that shit on there, man? You knew that shit was.
But Germs, I'm really happy
Moving on.
you seeing active, you talking. But like, what's good in your world, bro? I know you the crypto. You feel me?
Oh shit!
What's up? We talk to him.
Hey, man, you know.
As of right now,
I
but
Oh, nah, today was a rough day.
What's up, bro? What's the forecast?
Forecast, bro. Honestly, I think right now is like a great opportunity to jump into some shit. Like, you see, we got like the Iran and like Israel war type. I don't know, World War III.
it's
type
happening like
shit
a lot
popping
in
up.
real time right now too.
Yeah, nah. So it's like we got a big pullback. Like, so
Okay.
it shook a lot of
I
niggas
looked
out.
before we started filming.
Huh?
You down 6?
Ryan, look.
You down
Don't
5?
look, don't look, don't
You
look,
down
don't look,
5?
don't
Nah,
look.
it's something substantial, but
Yeah.
it's all good though.
If
We
I'm
going
down
back-
like 30-something%, think of that and what you have.
yeah, no,
30%.
it's something, but it's all
It's-
good.
it's like-
That's why I
you-
said like if you looking into getting into crypto, like I think right now is a good
Time to buy.
opportunity. A good opportunity. Like you got to buy the fear. So like if you looking
Correct.
around, everybody is like, man, I think we top. Like Bitcoin's not going back up. Like this is the time to like really see if you got some money to throw in,
This is nowhere near the top. We haven't even started, really.
bro. It's still early. It's
What
still
should
early.
they buy?
You said what should they buy? I mean, it just depends. I think Solana, like in my opinion,
Solana's like your long-term.
I just think
That's
it's
your
got
bread
the,
and butter?
I just think it has the best upside. Like out of the majors, like if you're thinking like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think Solana gives you the best returns right now.
Bitcoin ship sailed already. Don't buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
don't buy
should
Bitcoin.
you
I
should buy Bitcoin like
I'm not.
on some long term
It's-
shit,
I
thought
but
you
it's
had money
not
to
it's
play
not
with.
it's not something that you're gonna flip. Like think about it right now. It's what like 62,
68,
63.
65?
No, it's
Yeah.
less than that shit dropped.
Oh,
That
it's
shit
dropped right now.
dropped
Yeah,
that
no, it's down right now.
So like, in order for you to 2x from here, it's like it's
That's
gotta
a
be like
long ways.
126, 124. You know what I'm saying? So like, practically, a lot of people not gonna make a lot of bread putting their money into Bitcoin right now. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you have money, then
You gotta have
sure.
a big bag to throw in
Yeah,
at first.
throw
But
in
if
there.
you're trying to like flip 500 or whatever,
Oh,
like
hell no.
You're not the fuck out. Don't do that.
that's not
Why
That's
the
like
Like
where my opinion came from. It's like from that. Like if you have like $2,000,
yeah,
do not buy
nah,
Bitcoin.
you gotta
That's like
have a
nothing for
nice
you.
bag if you want to start stacking. But I think if you don't have anything, it's a good place to start. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
to build a foundation.
But if you're looking for a savings account, I would do Bitcoin. Like
Yeah.
high yield
Yeah,
savings
that's what I'm
account.
saying.
That's a good way to word it as. Bitcoin's
It
like your
is.
savings account.
It is.
That's not something you're gonna make some crazy life-changing gains in one night over.
Nah, this some shit you're gonna stack for the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we got the halving coming up this week, like next
420,
Saturday.
right?
Yeah, 420. So
That's crazy.
you know, like the amount of Bitcoin that gets mined every time, you know, a block transaction goes through is gonna get reduced. So it's just supply and demand shit.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So Bitcoin price, I think it's gonna jump in these next couple months.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
But I definitely think like Solana's a good buy right now. And then like meme coins is really jumping crazy. You know what I'm saying?
the meme corner.
And I know anybody that's watching, so I'm gonna talk my shit, right? So there's this one dude, I'm not gonna drop his name. He was like, yo, if you could send me a way, show me a way that I could get 500% on my return on my money, I shoot a free music video, right? And I know he already has crypto knowledge, he does options, blah blah blah. So I know he has some type of like awareness. I was like, yo, look
He's a
into
famous
the
rapper.
He's a director. I was like, yo, look at the Bitcoin ecosystem. I didn't say buy Bitcoin. I said look in the Bitcoin ecosystem because it's more than just Bitcoin. And look in the Solana ecosystem. He DMs me back. I'm straight on crypto. I'm gonna buy another miner, which that's cool. He tried to flex like I have a miner deal and you don't. It's cool, but at the end of the day, it's like, but it's more shit than just buying a fucking Bitcoin or buying Bitcoin. There's other ways.
This is your boy, the director here?
No. There's other ways you could like get a 500% increase on your money.
A miner's not that, is it?
Bro, no, you're
Miner's
not
slow money, isn't it?
Yeah,
but and then again, like the halving's coming up, so the amount that you're gonna get is getting cut in half.
Weird flex, but okay.
So I just left it at that. I was like, cool. I'm not whatever. It is what it is. But I just had to get that off because like I didn't like the tone.
But on the Bitcoin side, like shit it's not just Bitcoin these days. Like they got ordinals.
Yeah.
They got they got meme coins on Bitcoin now.
People don't even know that. They don't know about the base
that.
layer with Coinbase. They don't know that shit.
But it's based on Bitcoin?
Base is on Ethereum. It's a layer 2 though.
Yeah, okay.
But it's Coinbase is layer 2.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they already plugged in. You know what I'm saying?
Demons?
Yeah, bro, it's all like influencer based like funding right there. I feel like they're pumping and dumping that shit.
Do you feel as if the Russians are responsible
for Bitcoin in general? I feel like my opinion has changed so many times over like who I think created Bitcoin. And the CIA.
It's an interesting conversation to get into that.
So I don't think it's some random person. I don't think that at all. No, I think it's some sort of organization. Is it Banksy? Maybe Banksy. I don't know.
Yo, Banksy.
No, I'm just kidding. Not Banksy, but like it's kind of like the way I think of like Banksy is like the kind of the secret society.
He's like a mystique. Like he's
for
like
sure.
He's like a.
Well, like we know who he is now, but you know.
What do you mean?
You look it up who he is. If
you see his face?
Yeah, he's part of a band.
Banksy. What do you mean? I thought he was just an artist.
No, he is an artist, but he's also here. Robert Banks.
Oh, that's
part of a band.
Cause I thought he's like a fugitive in Japan or like other places.
He's probably wandering in a lot of countries. He's doing graffiti. It's illegal, and
that's true.
Probably every country. But he's also like this like breathtaking political artist that you know is so many layers to him and the way he thinks and what he does. You know, but no, we found out who he was because he's part of a band and. People like Reddit or like what's the other 4chan lined up this artist's band's tour dates with Banksy art that's popped up, and they did it over like a 3-year span, and it all lines up. And we're like, what the fuck? And like
that's crazy.
So like, I mean, it's not confirmed, but like
people connected the dots.
Yeah, it's connected the dots, and like we think we know who he is at this point, you know. But anyways, back to crypto. So I think that it's like the CIA. Russian, it's something. There's something deeper to it. It's not some random guy that invented this shit. I don't think, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think that's a rabbit hole. Elected this year?
No.
You said Biden?
I don't think Biden's gonna get elected.
Bowden?
That shit ran for a little bit too. That shit crazy.
It's gonna go crazy.
I think it's gonna run later on this year
too. Go crazy during the election?
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Are we pro-Trump?
I think I'm pro fix my fucking dollar. That's what the fuck I am right now.
Hey,
bro.
I feel that.
I'm pro fucking fix my economy.
Who gonna make us the most money?
Yeah, bro.
Feel me?
I feel it.
That's what I am.
How do Japan's? That's crazy.
How do Japan's? Whoa! Cut that.
Cut speaking to him.
How do the citizens of Japan look at Americans?
Like we're fucking poor. Like we're peasants. Like we live in the Wild West.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I remember I told people like, "Oh, from America." They're like, "Ooh, how is it out there?"
That?
Yeah, literally that right there. So like like that for sure. But then also talking to folks in Kyoto and Osaka, saying that I was just in Tokyo, and they were like, "Ooh, how is Tokyo?" Like they think Tokyo is like, ugh.
Yeah, they weren't fucking with it.
No.
Why not?
It's a different kind of lifestyle. Way different lifestyle.
Faster pace and all that.
Tokyo is just mind-boggling. So I read a stat on TikTok, and it's like New York City is like 47 square miles large. Like, I think most of them. I think the stat is from Manhattan, and Tokyo is like 700 and something square miles. It's vastly larger than New York City, which we think is like New York City is like our biggest city. Yeah, so yeah. Tokyo is by far the largest city in the world. It's like 34 point something million people live in Tokyo. But we spent only 9 days in Tokyo, and I think we just barely scratched the surface of Tokyo. We went to like the popular TikTok type locations that you see on Instagram and whatnot,
but we didn't even really get to dive into Tokyo.
So you think you need like 2-3 weeks in Tokyo alone?
So I heard of my friend Akeem. He kind of got me into clothes when I was like 12, 13 years old. And he was like, folks nowadays are saying a month in Tokyo alone is a month.
I'll fuck with that, though.
It's enough time to truly digest the entire city.
I need a month somewhere.
It's so hard to comprehend what goes on in Tokyo streets, though. It's like there's so much things going on just in one building. We went to one restaurant that was like in this little rundown building that was like a little tiny narrow cut of a building. And the sign for it, my girl knew the address because of TikTok. The sign for it was not in English, which typically a lot of signs are in English. It wasn't in English.
You're showing your privilege.
Yeah. I sound mad like, why the fuck was it in English? So it says 7th floor is like what we ended up finding out. And we're trying to find it, and a couple's walking out of the elevator, and they're like, "Oh, are you looking for?" I forget the name of the place. It was like
Massage parlor?
No. I sent it to you on Instagram. It was what was it? Here, this place right here. SG Low, right? So I think there's a lot of issues with translation. It doesn't make sense a lot of times. What the fuck does SG Low even mean? Anyways,
I don't know, bro.
So they were like, "Hey, are you trying to find SG Low?" And we're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we just came from down there." They said 2-hour wait.
Oh my god, that's Holland Horror Night times.
Yeah. So we're like, "Oh wow, okay, let's go put our names down." Blah blah. And then I walked in the elevator and I told my girl, I was like, "I don't think it's 2-hour wait. I think that maybe they didn't pass the vibe check or something was off about them. They were too." Privileged or too like acting too like better than this because it's a locals place. This is not this is not a ritzy place to go to. This is a very hole in the wall speakeasy.
Okay.
We go upstairs and we're looking. It's like 4 doors and 3 of the doors don't have a logo, like nothing on it. And we're like, what the fuck is this place?
Which door we picked?
So we hear a lot of noise coming from this one weird like beat up door. It looks like a fucking patchwork door. We hear a lot of noise coming from there. We're like, oh, it has to be this place. So we go to try to open the door and it's like hard to open. And then some lady opens the door. And she's like, hi. She's like, how many?
Want?
Yeah, no. She knows the deal. So she's like, how many? I'm like, 2. And then she's like, okay, hold on. And then she like closes the door and then opens it back up in like 3 seconds and was like, okay, sit right here. And I look at my girl and I was kind of like, they didn't pass the vibe check. That's what happened. So like, we sit down. But so I thought like, oh, we passed the vibe check. We're cool, blah, blah, blah. No, I think what it looked like is that we looked richer than the other folks. Because they were trying to like hustle us. So she's like, okay, here's our menu, and every place has a QR code for an English menu, right? The prices are different, but it's very little difference. It's like 3 or 4 yen, which is like $1 is 150 yen. So it's pennies. Anyways, we go to order, and she goes, oh, but wait, we have a special menu, right? So everything on this English QR code menu was like 5,000 yen, which is like $30, right, for like full meals, right? So then she's like, oh, but we have this special menu, blah, blah, blah. So we had this one thing that says Wagyu steak, and it was like 60,000 yen. And I'm like, this is not fucking adding up. I was like, so that's what she's telling us right now is the tourist menu. Like, we're gonna get got. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to hustle.
So Wagyu is like everything there. So like Wagyu is from Japan, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like they label everything as Wagyu to the point where I don't even know if it's real Wagyu
If
at this
it's
point.
real, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, Japanese, like Americans want Wagyu. Let's label all of our steak. Because like you don't see the steak until it's cooked in your plate. So like
you really
don't know.
don't know.
You don't know if it's fucking Wagyu or not. So the menu she said for like the 60,000 yen was for a Wagyu meal, right? Which is like a couple $100. And I'm like, in this little hole in the wall place, there's no way.
Nah.
So I was instantly turned off. I was like, no, they're trying to hustle us. And my girl was like, no, she's very naive. She's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's not fine. So we got a couple appetizers, a couple drinks, and we dipped. I think our total was like 5,000 yen for the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? So when we left, I was like, no, they're trying to fucking hustle us. You have an American menu and you have like a locals only menu.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But I feel like the architecture of Tokyo is drastically different than like a major city like in New York. Mm-hmm. I think Tokyo, the way like the shapes of the buildings, the heights of the buildings, the width of the buildings are all individual. In New York, I see like you walk through, it's just like gray colored, same height type buildings that are the same size. It's very like it's bland looking.
It's bland,
but Tokyo is so it's like mentally like stimulating to look at everything, and it's so hard to take it all in. There's so many things to look at.
How was the food out there?
So I wouldn't say that I'm a huge. I like American. I'm not a huge sushi person.
Damn,
I'll eat sushi. We had the whole omakase raw sushi experience, but I'm not a huge Japanese or Asian food.
TikToker. That it was like, yo, what you got on? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna show this guy what I got on.
Oh yeah, so the guy when I got stopped in
Yeah.
Shibuya. Okay, hold on. So Japanese food. After week and a half, we were looking for anything but Japanese food.
Okay.
Or
how hard was
ramen.
it to find
Huh?
like other stuff?
So in Japan, it's so weird. It was like only like Japanese food or randomly Italian food. There's so many Italian restaurants in Japan,
Okay.
and I didn't see many. I saw 0 Spanish restaurants. I saw 0 Greek. Actually, no, we actually had Greek our first night there.
Japanese. I mean, Jamaican. Wow.
Japanese, yeah, there was a few of those. Jamaican, I don't know if I remember that. I don't know. I know at one point we were looking for Mexican food. We wanted like a burrito or quesadilla, something like that. Nah, nothing like that.
Doesn't exist
No.
out there.
So, Japanese food, it's cool and all. I think we got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? We'll eat ramen all day of the week, but I feel like I don't look at ramen as like this hardcore Japanese type meal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Would you ask me?
TikTok guy, though. It's like, what you got
Okay,
on?
so we're walking. So Shibuya is where we're all like the streetwear stores are at. So like the Babe store, the Supreme store, all like the secondhand Chrome Heart stores, all like the cool shit is in Shibuya. It's all like super concentrated. And the way the shopping is there is like you have like a main avenue, and you'll have like more like department stores or like fashion house stores, right?
Okay.
But you make a cut to the left, and it almost looks like residential. And you're walking, and you'll see a random like a Montclair store, like the Babe store, the Supreme store.
Sleazy.
It's
Just blended in.
It's just blended into like houses, basically, you know. So, what'd you ask me?
The TikTok guy.
Oh, so we're walking on the main drag. We ate at this restaurant called Goku Burger, which I had nothing to do with Goku at all. It's really weird. Yeah, I saw 0 Goku emblems in the entire place, but it was called Goku Burger, and it was a long line too. Which like I think in Japan everything's a fucking long line. Everything's a wait.
What'd you have on?
Was the
when he asked
burger
you?
good?
Huh?
Did you get a burger?
Yeah. I think honestly all they had was burgers, but it was a really sloppy burger. They give you black gloves to wear when you eat it.
Ew.
Yeah, it was mad. It's mad like internet picture.
So it's like a big like viral type burger.
It's a
type
viral
shit.
burger for
Okay.
sure. It's definitely for like the Instagram views.
Oh my god.
So we leave there and we're trying to go back to this place called The Use to get Cameron a ring, and
To pop the question.
Not that type of.
that's not yet. No. This is the Chrome Hearts ring. It'll happen. It's not happening. Like I told her that too before we left. I think she thought we were actually gonna propose there, and I was like, Cameron, I'm not proposing to you in Japan. Like I'm not doing that. She's like, but come on, why not? I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So we're walking, and this guy taps me on my shoulder, and I thought it was Cam trying to be funny, you know? So I'm wearing a Marni long sleeve, a Jaguars like vintage snapback. I had on. I think I had my Prada sample glasses, and then I had this brand called
Some crazy looking pants.
Crazy Pants, bro,
bro.
Crazy Pants, and then my Balenciaga like runners. Taps me on my shoulder, and like I thought it was Kim. I looked at her, and she's like walking. It's not her.
She's not even paying
So I looked to
attention.
the right, and then this guy was like, "Hey," and I'm like, "I already know what fucking time it is." And I was like, "This is it right here." I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "So I hear you have I see you have a Marni long sleeve shirt on." He's like, I work for StockX Japan, and we do like street interviews, blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, okay, this is like."
This is my time.
This is my time. I've been waiting for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was really reassuring to see that I got stopped. Japan's very,
Yeah.
very fashion forward. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? Like,
Hey, that's fire. You got
motherfuckers
pulled
just
over.
dressing over there.
Damn.
Yeah.
The aftermilk.
Yeah.
tastes-
Yeah.
want one of these?
You take that one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
You want this one?
I don't care.
All right, bet. Throw those fucking vapes into the
I
fucking.
bet.
No, but don't you gotta get a
Go.
I just bought 2 pairs for $1,000
I have a new
total.
home game spot. I think
Oh, what it is?
One of
Home
y'all,
game?
one of y'all posted it, or I don't know. Primrose Lanes.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Primrose.
bowling
yeah,
place.
Yeah, right.
They just
Yeah.
they just
You
redid
been
it.
already?
Yeah, I went.
Damn, I'm late. Yeah,
Are y'all,
actually spot is
are y'all
kinda
good at
fun.
bowling?
I'm nice at bowling.
Are you really?
yeah,
I
Yo.
suck, but it's fun.
Yo, V hit a turkey on me.
No way. Is that
I'm
3
like,
strikes in a
what?
row?
Yes, but like funny, like yesterday, my first bowl was a strike. I'm like,
Yeah, light work, baby. Let's go.
I'm in there.
then she answered back with 3 turkeys. I'm like, get
Damn.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I think bowling's it's really fun to do.
Yeah,
But
nah, I
I'm
fuck
not
with-
good
I
at
fuck
it.
with
I think I maybe
bowling.
got over 100 a couple times, but it's still fun to play. You know,
The wings are good and the tendies, and
I
just
think
the
I
overall
think I had to
vibes.
send these. Yeah, it's a nice chill spot, bro.
If you want to be ducked off and not be like,
They just redid it. They remodeled the whole thing, right? I could have sworn that it was
It
really
used to
beat up back in the
be
day.
it used to be something else. I can't remember what it was
Never
that
mind,
used to be there. But yeah, it's a nice spot. I just wish they had more lanes, to be honest.
Not many lanes in there.
it's like maybe 6.
But it's
shit.
calm though. It's calm. But like on a busy
it packed
night,
out?
you gotta like reserve a spot type shit.
Yeah. Cause the thing is, what I've noticed, cause I asked, like when I asked them like when is your busy days, they were like, oh, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But what I think the type of vibe that I got from Primrose Lanes, however you pronounce it, I particularly enjoy it because it's like you're not kind of in the mix, you kind of just ducked off, and it's like a grown up like
it's
Ferkin
a
and
grown
Kegler.
spot.
It looks higher end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it more expensive?
Than a typical bowling
Yeah,
alley.
than a typical
for
bowling
sure.
alley, yeah.
But you paying for the experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got good food there.
Good food, good drinks, good vibes.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot.
And then like off to the left, they have like a big wall, like a different TVs. They have games, highlights, they have everything. So I actually enjoyed it. I would definitely like go there again for sure.
I got to double back. I've been once. It's a good spot though. I fuck with it.
Did y'all go to like any Orlando Magic games this year? Because I know Orlando, we top seed.
I went out to a Magic
Wait,
game not too
somewhere
long
now?
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Exactly.
random talk
Right,
right
back to it.
Where we at 5?
Huh? Oh yeah, no, we in fifth spot. We in the fifth spot, I think. It's kind of tied up, so I don't know like we got one more game play tomorrow against the Bucks.
Giannis.
Are we gonna win?
Bro, nice.
Giannis, I think Giannis is out. He got the little
The knee?
the calf injury or whatever, so he might not play tomorrow.
Put his brother in. I saw a highlight tape of his brother.
Yeah.
It's like a parody highlight tape.
Exactly.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, no,
Because then there's a voiceover on it. They're like, people saying Bronny's not gonna be good in the NBA, but look at fucking Giannis' brother.
Hey,
And I'm like, Bronny. I think just LeBron's probably pushing Bronny to fucking
To be in the league.
just for this one season to play with him off the bench, just to have the fucking experience.
Yeah,
Just saying,
nah.
I play with my son. That's
I seen
all.
somebody. I seen
gas.
somebody say like
LeBron's
it's
fucking
probably the
brilliant. He has
best
money.
bet for him because like think about it. LeBron probably only got like 1-2 more years type shit. I mean,
How old is LeBron now?
39.
Oh, he's pushing 40 now.
He just turned. It's December like 29th. Don't
How
ask
old
me
was
why
like
not.
Kobe? Okay, so how old's like one of the oldest players to play? They play in their 40s yet or no? Is LeBron like the
I
oldest to play?
think Vince Carter.
Yeah, Vince Carter, but like when it comes to like the players who like get up in age, they kind of like plateau or
Oh
decline.
yeah, they declined. They started
Oh
declining.
yeah,
But-
naturally.
But I don't want to say LeBron plateaued, but his plateau is like 30
Still-
points, 25, 20,
still
28,
crazy.
31 points a game.
Still
Like,
crazy.
He's so averaging like 25 points a game.
Yeah.
at least. Going crazy.
What was Vince Carter averaging? 7, 5?
So he might not even been hitting
Playing at
10
all?
points a game.
He's
Like,
on the
he
roster.
would only come- yeah.
Off the bench.
He was
type
off the
shit.
No,
bench.
yeah,
type
no,
shit.
he's off the bench for sure.
You know
I know
what I'm
that.
saying? So he wasn't, but
No disrespect to Vince
yeah,
Carter,
nah,
but we
Vince a
just
legend. Vince a
but-
legend. You got to give him his flowers for sure. But yeah, nah, he like.
How old was Vince Carter when he retired? He's now retired as of this
I have
year,
to look
right?
that shit up. Yeah, he's retired
41,
now.
42 or
I want to
something
say it
like
was
that?
like 42, some shit like that, maybe.
Did y'all peep the okay, so I'm gonna take it back. So I know back in like 2010, 2011, 2012, it was like the big three, LeBron sneakers, KD sneakers, Kobe
Kobe's.
sneakers. Did y'all see the
Anthony Edwards?
No, not his
He's
is
the
fire.
best
Oh,
sneakers
yeah,
right now.
nah, his
But
sneakers is
To me,
fire.
he's the best basketball right now at all.
His shits
Yeah.
are fire.
Fire. They're like very, very good.
But I
Yeah, they are.
I wanted to ask y'all about the dude that plays on the Spurs, Wembenyama.
Wemby.
I didn't see
Yeah.
his sneaker yet.
His sneakers look like his just look crazy.
Wait, the ones that like debuted a couple days ago that were like
Yeah,
Yeah,
future
they
ones?
did. They did them by
Those
AI
are
or
not
some
going to go in
shit.
production though. They're not. I'm sure you can't play actual basketball in those sneakers.
I'm
They're
not-
cool.
It looks like
concept
a low
sneakers.
top, right? He might twist his ankle. Next
It's
year.
like some it's some shit
Alien shit,
some
bro.
shit that does
Crazy.
They
this.
said,
Like,
they
yeah.
said that like AI designed it or some shit.
AI?
That's what I seen. I don't
Wait,
know.
Allen Iverson?
No. Like AI, like they had like an AI designer.
What?
Actually, shout out AI. He just got
Nah,
a
yeah.
statue in Philly.
That's his smallest.
But I seen niggas clowning on that shit. But like, if you look at all the statues they've done for their
they're all
legends,
small?
they're all on the smaller
okay,
side.
I
'Cause
know
I was like, wait, why they give him small shit?
For real.
But nah, shout out
fuck with
AI
you.
though, man.
They
Legend.
tried them, bro. I get it. Like, I hear what you're saying, but like AI, like,
Nah, I thought they were gonna give us some big shit.
cause like AI, bro, he was like,
Change the game.
Yeah.
Bro. Like
Yeah.
for real.
Beyond
like,
his team is like the whole league. Basketball
Oh.
culture as a whole.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
wearing tattoos, being
Just being yourself, like for real.
Being yourself. Is what
getting
it
your
boils
hair
down
braided during the game, like by my mom.
to. I feel like that's more like it was a show thing. It was not like an actual.
practice.
Yeah,
Talk
that
about practice.
that's how he looks at shit in general, you know?
But yeah, nah, man. The Magic. I think they gonna do. They got something this year, man. We got a nice squad.
You think this year or like the next 2 years?
I don't think they ready yet to like
what I'm saying.
win, but it depends who they got to play in the first round. Like if they 5, they're gonna play with the 4 seed. So I think 4 right now is either gonna be like the Cavs or the Knicks, some shit like
Knicks
that.
is going crazy.
Knicks is good.
What's that kid that plays for the Knicks that his dad's the coach or something like that? Brunson?
Jalen Brunson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't his dad like one of the coaches on the team or something like that?
It might be some shit like that. Honestly, I don't know. I gotta
think his
talk
dad's
to
a
my
coach
boy.
or
My boy a
something.
Knicks fan, so he know
shout
that
out
shit.
Allen.
No, my other boy that I work with.
Okay.
He from New York, so yeah, he fought with the Knicks heavy. But Jalen Brunson, the truth.
You got any
Yeah,
price picks?
he did-
Price pick points?
Prize picks?
No,
They
I'm
got
not
up-
betting
they-
right now.
They got up out of here, man. They're not even in Florida no more.
Yeah, I heard that.
You can't do it no more.
Hard Rock.
So, kicked them out,
peep
man.
this, though, it's kind of crazy though. So when Hard Rock legalized sports betting, I think Prize Picks or one of them or FanDuel sued Hard Rock for not allowing other people to come in, and then they all came in while Hard Rock was in court, and Hard Rock won the court.
He's like, oh, y'all
Get the fuck out! Exactly. So it's kind of like karma in a
for
sense. Yeah. So Hard Rock, I think the only place you can bet here, maybe like my bookie you could bet on or something like that. Like
Yeah,
other
I mean,
offshore
you can
accounts.
do like Bovada and my book, like all those
Yeah.
kind of, but like official shit, Hard Rock's the only one.
Yeah.
But what
Right
about,
now.
how's the UI for like Hard Rock? Like
It's straight.
I mean UI.
like
Like
user
that.
interface. Like
Oh, it is. It's
It's-
more simpler than fucking Price Picks.
yeah,
Really.
nah,
It's very
really,
basic.
it's really
like,
intuitive.
Yeah.
It's easy to use, bro. Like for real, you can Apple Pay straight onto there. Like they make it easy.
I like Price Picks because you pick over under on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that was cool to me. Like you like, oh, this person gonna get this many receiving yards, blah blah blah. I thought with Hard Rock you have to like click into the props and then try to find your prop.
Yeah, I mean,
feel
it just
Price
depends
Picks
what
was
you're trying to
only
do.
that. You know?
That's true. There was like it was a select like options.
More
But as
or
far
less,
as-
that was
but-
it.
But as far as like Hard Rock, you could do player props. You
It's a
could
lot
do
more.
money line,
Yeah.
spread, all
Do
that.
everything with it. Yeah, I want to go to Hard Rock in Tampa and actually just go place. I never done it in Vegas. I want to go do it just to do it at the
Like a
place.
sports bet, like
Yeah,
at the,
like
okay.
at the actual location.
get a
you know what I'm
ticket
saying?
and all that?
Exactly, it's the whole experience. you
Yeah,
know what I'm
no,
saying?
I feel that.
'Cause I haven't gambled since August of 2022.
My boy got
And I
the
lost-
date and everything.
I lost a lot of money that
How
day.
much did you lose?
Probably 5,800, 5,600.
Oh, I think you say $58.
No. I don't bet like that.
Yeah, my boy's like, nah.
Because I think I had like 3 bands on me, and I lost it all. And I was like, nah, I feel I'm gonna get it back. And then I think it took out 2,500, and it was like with like the fees or whatever. It was like 2,600 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what you don't do. You don't go back in.
It was like my birthday week too, and I was like, oh, I have to win now. It's my fucking birthday
Yeah,
week.
it's in the cars.
It's in the car. Yeah. Like I would never get tried like that.
Did they send you some like your birthday shit?
Come back.
Bruh. So in 2021, I bet so much. I would go there after work like 3 times a week. I would get off at like 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, go to my house, grab bread, and drive straight, because no traffic, drive straight to fucking Hard Rock and go gamble. I bet so much fucking money in 2021 that they sent me a 6-pack cupcake set, like wish me happy birthday. I lost a lot of fucking money there. That's what that means, you know?
Thanks for coming out.
Exactly. Thanks for giving us all your fucking bread.
Thanks for lying in my pocket.
But I think I won a lot of money there that year.
That
too.
year?
'Cause I think I had like definitely like heavy double digit in cash. I sent a picture that one time.
Oh yeah, no,
And
you're
it was
right,
like
yeah.
I had heavy double digit money
Yeah, you-
in straight
you did
just
hit- you
blackjack
hit-
winnings at one
You
point
did
in
hit some
time.
big shit.
Yeah, I was like,
hey yo.
Because like, okay, so like my philosophy with blackjack though is that like if you bring enough bread, you can get up underneath yourself. If you have a player's card and you can bet 2 hands and you can fluctuate their deck, you can win money if you have enough money to like manipulate it enough to find a streak.
See,
If you bring 5 bands in there, you can be profitable.
the only gambling I've done was with Ted and Aaron and DR. Other than that, I'm in the crypto casino.
I feel
That's
like
it.
Hey, that's the best.
me
casino
betting
I've been
in a
I
foreign
ain't
country
gonna
seems
lie.
sketchy as fuck to me. That's
what?
like, yeah, I don't know. Betting in DR seems sketchy as fuck to me.
Nah, Aaron was guiding me and Ted. We was Gucci.
But like the rules might be different. I don't know. I never bet overseas. I bet on a cruise ship and lost like $400
He's a Hard
bucks, and I was
Rock.
like,
He's a
I hate
Hard
this
Rock.
shit.
No, he's a
Was
Hard
it
Rock.
Hard Rock in DR casino?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Really?
it was
Okay,
fun.
okay.
It's like we played blackjack, and I remember like I lost 200, and I came back, and I
What'd
like
you feel like? I lost $200.
honestly, bro, like I was kind of numb to it, cause like before
Yeah, but
that-
money seems fake, bro. It's a fucking chip.
yeah, it seems fake.
Yeah,
That's why,
I
though.
bet probably like each hand is
They
like
give you
$100
the
to
chips,
$200.
they're
for
like-
me.
But no, but I
So
got back, and I was up again like 250. So
What are you
like,
betting? Green chips? Just like 25?
Yeah, 25. But then like like when I got like maybe like a 2-win streak, that's when I like kind of double up.
Up your bet a little bit.
Yeah, so like there's a method to the madness. I really don't know. but, like,
1,000,000%.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
it's definitely strategy.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I don't really
I
fuck
love
with
the
blackjack
casino.
like that. I like roulette. I like roulette.
I haven't really played
Baccarat.
much roulette in my life. I only played one time in Vegas. It was a couple like spins,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'll go back to blackjack. I like
I
blackjack.
feel you. I know a lot of people like
that's
blackjack.
like my comfort zone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I feel you. Like I said, roulette's my game, so that's what I stick to. I don't really get to.
You played craps before?
I haven't, but I know like there's a lot of
It
people that
seems fun
fuck with
because it's a
craps.
whole
yeah.
team
Yeah, it's a
activity.
whole table.
Everyone's
like,
all into it and
Everybody
whatnot.
gets excited. Like
Yeah.
you be like,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Craps?
Yeah, craps and like,
Yeah.
bro, it can be a very long
what's the
game,
other
too.
one? Starts with a. It's like
Baccarat.
Yeah.
So like
Asians play Baccarat a lot.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
I was
what I was
watching
gonna say.
an interview with Ben the Don. He was on Yachty's podcast and he was talking about I had 10,000 on me. I was chilling with OBJ, so like I could fuck up 10K. Like fuck, if I lost it all, like I could just chill with a bitch in Miami, I'd be straight.
Yeah.
But he was like, when I hit big on Baccarat, I was looking at the Asians, they'd be like this.
Yeah, no.
He was like, yeah, they know something. But he was like, that was
They
like
do,
that
bro.
was his biggest like major come up playing Baccarat when you bet 5,000, he won like
So,
60.
if you go to a casino, a lot of Asians there. And I have this theory that Asians, as a whole, they sold their soul to the devil.
Oh my gosh.
And they're so good at gambling, bro. Asians are like very big gamblers. And I feel like they, as an ethnicity, or as a race, is that a race? Yeah.
I'm not trying to
sold
get
their
into that.
soul, and they're all good at gambling. It's fucking crazy. No, they're really, y'all can whatever, sit this out, it's fine.
Nah, we're keeping this.
No, keep it rolling for sure. I'm saying if y'all want to set up the conversation, like my theory. But if you go to Baccarat room in Tampa Hard Rock, it's 98% Asian.
Yeah, I know that's their game.
That's
Right,
their
that's-
game. But like, what makes it their game? The devil is like, yo, this is y'all's game. They sold their soul. And they're like, he's like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all one game and y'all be really good at it. It's called Baccarat. Boom. Here you go.
I think they're like good at regulating their emotions, so like they keep everything.
They don't have emotion. They don't have
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they could gamble and not think twice about it.
For sure. No, yeah, Asians for sure don't have like emotion at all. Like, well, I think actually in Japan they were kind of like very like cartoony. Everything's like this.
Like an anime.
They say hi like this.
They're all anime characters.
They're like anime characters for sure. I went to Disney and they're all like, "Konnichiwa," you know, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is crazy."
How was Disney over there?
So Disney was cool.
Like compared to here?
I haven't been in years to Disney over here. I went to Epcot a couple years ago, but like actual Disney. So in Tokyo, so Disney in Tokyo is not owned by Disney. It's owned by
What?
It's like OLC or something like that. It's like, or Oriental Land Corporation or something like that.
Okay.
So they own or Disney gives them distribution rights. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
So
something like that.
They have
To use the
Disney.
name?
Was it?
So like use a name.
Yeah,
type
basically.
shit?
So they have Disneyland Tokyo and they have Disney Sea. You cannot buy, it doesn't exist. They don't have the hopper where you can go to both parks in one day, even though they're attached to each other.
Oh, so you have to buy them separate.
But separately, or you do it two different days or go separately. You know what I'm saying? Or the same day, just make a really long day. We picked Disney Sea, and it's basically all the different lands are all different Disney aquatic characters throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they have like 20,000 leagues under the sea, whatever.
Yeah.
They have like Ariel. They have whatever other.
Okay.
Whatever.
Like their sea.
And they also have like, this one character that's really big over there. It's like a Miggy or Minji or something like that. I don't know. It's not really like prevalent over here, but it's big over there.
Okay.
They had whole like stores for this character. It was cool. It's really small. The decoration and like the decor is amazing. It's top notch. Especially Ariel's area is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Much cheaper than in Orlando.
Really?
Like a fraction of the price, like $50 a ticket.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Food
Not
there
getting
is
that here.
not even close. You haven't got that here in like 40 years. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
The food is like a couple dollars, super
Yeah.
cheap. Like we both
That's
got
definitely
But
not
is it
happening
smaller
here.
though here? Like, is it smaller in
The
Japan?
portions?
No,
Portion
like
sizes?
The park.
The actual park.
Yeah, the park is a lot smaller. Even Universal's smaller too.
Because they have Disneyland, not Disney World.
Correct. So it's like California's Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disneyland is
thing.
trash.
Because I think we're the only Disney World in Orlando. Because if Disneyland Shanghai, Disneyland Hong Kong,
Oh,
Disneyland
yeah.
Paris.
It's like a carnival compared to Disney World.
Correct. It's a lot smaller scale. Because then even like Universal over there, compared to this Universal, is drastically smaller. We went to okay. Let's streamline over to Universal because that was a lot more interesting to me.
Ask you, did you like Universal more than Disney? Or?
I think that the quest of getting into Super Nintendo World was so much fun to me.
Okay.
So you have to buy timed entry tickets
Timed entry.
Everything is a fucking queue. It's ridiculous. So you buy time entry tickets to go. So you buy the actual ticket, the GA. You buy time entry tickets. It sells out like immediately for Super Nintendo World. Or if you watch TikToks, you can get to the park like 2 hours early, and we literally ran from entrance to Super Nintendo World before they start the checking off for your timed entry to get inside Super Nintendo World. So we missed the timed entry ticket. We literally got to the park. They open at 9 o'clock. We got there at like 7:10, 7:15. Already probably like 2,000 people in front of us. Wow. It's a big deal over there. It's a big deal over there. No, like the parks in general, it's like where they can let out their inner child, you know?
True.
It's like, that's like their culture. If you get anime, it's all kawaii, you know? Like, that's like what they do. So we get there, long ass line. We literally get in. There's folks that work there, like every like 20 yards they have a sign that says no running, because they know what people are doing. They're running to Super Nintendo World. So I just ran. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I just ran. Cam was way in my desk. I was like, well, I'm gonna make sure we get to the front of this line. You know what I'm saying? We book it, get there. It's a lot, pretty like, I'd probably say it's probably like a 0.4 mile run to get to Super Nintendo World. We get there, go inside, and it's the coolest shit in the fucking world. It's so cool. Very, very small, but it was so cool. And you get the little like band, you have to buy the band, it's the fucking hat. She got a Mario hat. I got one's like a banana, one's like a star, little like headband thingy. I did it at Disney too. It's kind of cool. And then we go to ride Super Mario World cart thing. It's like almost like, you know, like Men in Black at Alice of Adventure.
Yeah.
Like that, where you shoot the whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
That
that.
sounds like that, okay.
And like that's the only really like adult ride in Super Nintendo World. But then they have Koopa's Cafe or something like that, and the line was crazy. It was like 3 or 4 layers of people like waiting, and there's no time entry for that. You have to wait in line. So imagine you have to sit there in that long of a line to wait for people to sit down, order their food, eat their food, and then leave. You know? So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So that was the cool part about Universal, and then also there's a massive Hello Kitty section. So I wore a vintage Hello Kitty shirt. That would be kind of cool to like, you know, match the part. And like they were all like, "Oh my God, haha, Hello Kitty!" They're all like, you know? I think at this point I was like trolling them. At this point, I was just like,
"You're being American,
huh?"
You're being American.
for sure. But they're like, you know, I'm very good at like disguising that though. I'm like, you know, they probably think I'm being really nice. Who knows?
What an asshole!
I met Hello Kitty. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool person. Took a photo with her. And then they were like, oh, for a photo, it's like $35. And I was like, oh, we're good. I'm not gonna pay that.
Said we're good.
Yeah. I was like, no, fucking taxing for a photo with Hello Kitty? Like, I had the memory in my head, in my brain. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
So that was a cool park. Had a whole anime section. I think you would have loved it. They had, what is it, My Hero Academia?
Hero Academia.
Oh, really? Yeah. That shit was like, so we sat in line. I had no idea what the show was even about.
Trash.
So it's about like
Trash.
music.
I don't like it at all.
Nah, it's trash.
So we watched it, and it reminded me of like Spider-Man at Alice of Adventure, and like it was like 4D, with like the water squirting, the gas, blah blah blah. And it was about like music, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" We walked out of there, and it's all in Japanese, the whole thing. And I walked out of there, and I was like, "I don't know anything. What even just happened?" Because it's all Japanese, and like they're fighting each other. I get that with the beats of their fucking guitar, like brown, like attack the person.
It was a particular hero. I know what you're talking
and I was
about.
like, what the fuck
I don't
is
like
this?
it. I don't like it.
So we were gonna ride the Demon Slayer one.
Yeah.
But it was like a 3-hour wait, zero single rider. It was only for pair or for like whoever party.
Yeah.
Regular line, 3-hour line. I know nothing about Demon Slayer at all. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's gas.
That's why I figured no. Judging by the line, I can tell it's gas. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
but
okay.
I was like, nah.
It's like, this gotta be good, right?
For sure. Could you imagine? I'd be livid if I got written that line of some lame ass shit. Anyways, it's a VR roller coaster apparently.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, my girl's trying to find like videos of it, like you know, like
Should have asked me all about anime. I would have got you right. Pause.
there's only 2 things. Was that? Oh no, and then Conan.
Oh, Conan the Detective?
Yes, him. What the fuck is that? It was like that too. They had another VR thing with that. Not VR, 4D thing with that.
Okay.
So they're in big theaters. And so I like Universal better, but I didn't like Osaka. Osaka to me was it was dirty, it was messy. I met this guy from Copenhagen. He walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, you speak English?" And I was like,
Hey, do you speak English?
yeah,
It's
and I was like,
crazy.
yeah. He's like, I left my wallet at a library and they closed down and I can't get my wallet till tomorrow. Can you buy me a hotel room for tonight? And I looked at him and I was like, does that scam work on other people? And he's like, you can't help me? And I was like, fuck no. I was like, I have no money to give you.
A hotel room in Osaka? Like, how much that costs? We're just buy you a hotel room in Osaka? Are you crazy? Like the audacity to ask for that. Not can I have $5? Can I have $10? He wants me to buy an entire hotel room.
He was
for the night.
specific.
And I was like, no, absolutely not. No.
I don't
And he's
know.
like, "Ugh," and walked away. And I'm like,
I feel like the
there's no way that it works.
Copenhagen part, like that's what made it extra.
His English was actually really good too. I mean, I don't know how they speak in Copenhagen, but like he had really good English. So I don't know if it's like a scam he runs often. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
You were the 5th person in line.
Dead ass. And I was like, I have no money for you. He's like, you have no money for me? I was like, no.
Marco doesn't have any money for foreigners when he goes to visit for
But
countries.
that's just crazy.
And this was episode
20.
27, 26, 27.
27.
We're gonna figure it out at the end of the day.
We're almost at 30.
Almost at 30. That's what matters. But shout out Papa Snacks. Shout out Flavor Vaporizers.
Sir, shout out our sponsors.
Eastside Papa Snacks. You're finna see a whole bunch of cool shit. Oh yeah, we got a giveaway. Check out our last episode.
Yep.
Check out our Lunchable segment
Yes.
with H-Rise
Quiet
Dom.
Yep.
I feel as though I'm missing something. I'm probably maybe not. But anyways, shout out OutEast, shout out us.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
Take
us.
care.
We out.